Riley's success is built on the perception that he really is who he claims to be. If he ever gets caught out of character, it's over.
That's right. I say before that, Bill O'Reilly's really talented. He's more talented than I am. He's got a lot more viewers than I do. He's a better communicator than I am. But I think there's kind of a deep phoniness at the center of his shtick. And again, as I say, the shtick is sort of built on this perception that he is the character he plays. He is every man. This kind of, he's not right wing, he's a populist. This kind of Irish Catholic populist fighting for you against the powers that be. And that's great as a shtick, but I'm just saying the moment that it's revealed not to be true, it's over. The moment he gets caught, slapping a flight attendant on the Concorde for not bringing his champagne fast enough, or barking at, one of his subordinates to take the, brown M&Ms out of my bowl and get me a bottle of Evian, or something like that. The second that makes Page Six, it's over, right? Because the whole thing is predicated on the fact that he is who he says he is. And just nobody is that person, especially not someone who makes $1 million, or many millions a year, as he does.
So what you are seeing is Tucker Carlson in real time figuring it out, figuring out the grift. He's got a lot more viewers than me, admittedly, but wait, how could I get all those viewers? How could I make $1 million a year, or 5 or 10, or God knows how many millions of dollars? What if I just did exactly that thing? What if I convinced everyone, no, it's not that I'm a right winger, I'm just a populist. I care about you. Sure, I'm the heir to a fortune, but I care about you. I would never go near you. You're dirty, stay away from me, but I care about you.
Joe Biden's latest idea is to pay black people to smoke more crack.
Okay. So Tucker Carlson is going to give you the worst version of what every single right winger over the last 24 hours has provided, taking this new program that the Biden administration is putting forward to save people's lives, and he is going to use it to launch into one of the most disgusting monologues I can remember, even from him. Take a look at this.
Going forward, the administration will send at least $30 million in tax money to nonprofits and local governments so they can purchase, quote, safe smoking kits and supplies. According to HHS, these kits will contain Joe Biden-approved pipes that will allow beneficiaries of the equity agenda to smoke crack cocaine as well as crystal meth. Some say it's about time. Soros-aligned NGOs have long complained that marginalized groups in this country don't have adequate access to illegal narcotics or the tools to use them. With this new program, Joe Biden will finally close the crack gap. For too long in America, quality crack pipes have been the domain of rich white men like so much else. Here's the president's son, for example, smoking crack in bed at the Four Seasons. You'll notice the beautifully designed custom crack pipe, its cooling bowl nestled in the high thread count Egyptian cotton sheets. When Hunter Biden smokes crack, he does it in style. But not everyone in this country is so fortunate. Joe Biden understands how essential narcotics are to the future of his party. If Democratic voters stop smoking crack, they might start thinking for themselves and become Candace Owens or something. Can't have that. So it's new crack pipes for everyone.
It goes on and on and on, disgusting in multiple different areas. I mean, the fact that he, at the end, JR, alludes to the only thing that is stopping black people from becoming Candace Owens is that they smoke too much crack, is just, that by itself is, that was on TV, what we just showed you. That whole thing where he's talking about the president's son and pretending that this thing to stop overdoses is designed to stop the crack gap. That is one of the most disgustingly racist things I've seen in literally my entire life.
This is his opportunity to push a narrative because it's fake. Again, like Fox News said, it's fake. So when he talks about crack pipes for black folks, that's entertainment for racists. When he talks about, let's just go, maybe tomorrow's gonna be welfare queens and how they're suctioning all this money off of SNAP programs. Oh, and then tomorrow, the day after that, it's gonna be entitlements. Oh, then it's gonna be how we're admitting too many black folks into colleges because he's discovered that black women are going to college at higher rates than most anyone else. All those things because we have to make sure we push back against this big bad progress of minorities actually being recognized and maybe being taken care of in a way. Now, if you think taking care of folks isn't giving them crack pipes or giving them places to safely use drugs, what about those programs that would help people not be on drugs? What about programs that help people get jobs that they can survive off of? What about programs when someone does get out of jail, maybe for a drug charge that they can get back into society. If you care about how many people are on crack, black people on crack, because that's not a trigger word, maybe we should do something about it. Do you care about American citizens? Because these folks that you're denigrating are American citizens. Or do you just want to talk about it and then rile up enough racists to then be on your side and go, this is a great program. He's reinforcing my rabid racism. That's all I needed today. Let me go outside and start yelling at a few people about how they shouldn't be in my neighborhood.